The Eastern Conference Finals, Game 4. The Cleveland Cavaliers have their backs against the wall, down 3-0. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory? It's a must-win Game 4 against the Knicks. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Hi again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. This series right now lopsided 3-0. Can a comeback attempt be made? Or will we see a team advance to the finals? Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Alan. Look at Cleveland. So they're down 3-0 in this series, and these home fans hoping they can extend their season.
Yeah, and even if they can win tonight, I don't see a way they come back from 3-0. It's just too big of a hill to climb.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Jose Alvarado. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. Back to Alvarado. Mobley against Hart. Pass to Towns. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Bridges. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Well, there's a level of athleticism and length, so Mikal Bridges works hard on the glass and good things happen.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Harden. It's stolen by Alvarado. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And he comes up with the deuce. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Towns, wide open. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty 3.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
Alvarado passes to Anunoby. And Dean Wade gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Anunoby finds Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. And it's Alvarado missing. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up to Cleveland. They trail by 1. Harden can't hit.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Towns against Allen. Towns dishes to Bridges. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Harden kicks to Allen. Towns with the steal. Inside. Mitchell with the steal. On the wing, Harden. He's defended by Alvarado. Wade a screen on Hart. Mobley the pass to Wade. It's rebounded by New York. They are pumped right now after a big win on Sunday.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd. Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Mobley outside and stolen by Hart. And a fast break now for New York. And the basket by Alvarado. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Sam Merrill, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Harden dishes to Mobley. Back to Harden. Cleveland moving it around. Mobley, a screen on Bridges, deflects the pass. A nice shot by Mobley.
Well, Mobley very effective when he gets very good position on the interior.
Here's Alvarado, guarded by Harden. Bridges outside. Fires from way outside. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Pass to Merrill. Mobley outside. Allen a screen on Hart. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And Anunoby slams it in.
Wow, the long reach of Cat. When he grabs for the ball, it's over.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Down low, here's Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does break. Out to Bridges. Back to Alvarado. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Anunoby. Andrew Shamet comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Pass to Merrill. For 3, Mitchell. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is absolutely prolific from 3.
Here's Hart. Robinson up top. And here is Hart. He's defended by Merrill. Hart, no good. Cavaliers trailing. But Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Outside, Towns. Now McBride. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the inside, Allen. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
Pass to McBride. And here is Robinson. Right side, Towns. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And it's 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Then for the Knicks, Diawara's checked in. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Hart. Here's Harden. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, James Harden, with the ability that he has both from a smarts, IQ, and skill standpoint. Nice drive right there.
McBride passes to Shamet. This one for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's Harden with the drive. Count that bucket. Harden's got 6.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
McBride passes to Clarkson. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
A minute 50 left here in the opening quarter. Harden outside. No good that time. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Shamet. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Harden outside. And it's Harden shooting it down.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T connected cam. McBride finds Clarkson. To the middle. Wants to get it to Robinson. And up. Pass to Shamet. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson misses. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game, and the basket is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. He has 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
McBride passes to Diawara. Here's Shamet. Lets it go from deep. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Harden outside. There's the pick. Going inside. And the jam by Harden.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Knicks out front. They're up by 3. And the... And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Mitchell Robinson, Miles McBride out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Diawara in at the 4-man position. And yes, it's good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's McBride. Hasn't made one yet. It's stolen by Schroeder. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Allen. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Allen's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Pass to Anunoby. Robinson kicks to Anunoby. From past the arc. Now McBride. Off target with his 3. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Merrill with the ball. Schroeder outside. 6 to shoot. That evens the score. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
McBride finds Anunoby. Robinson sets a screen for Anunoby. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Mr. Mitchell Robinson won't be denied. Go ahead.
Dean Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Clarkson, he's checked in for New York. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now here's Schroeder, defended by McBride.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Merrill. And the 3 off target. To the paint. And Anunoby slams it in.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Bounce pass from Strus. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Another foul to give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
James Harden. He's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And a switch here also for New York. Towns is checked in. Here's McBride. And the 3 ball is good. McBride's got the lead up to 8 now for New York.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
To the inside. Shot to stop the run. No good from Wade. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Tyson's checked in. Clarkson looking for an opening. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Big-time jam from James Harden.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Knicks.
McBride passes to Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. And the shot goes in.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for Cleveland.
First free throw is good.
Ask any player or coach in the NBA, how good is James Harden? You will get the same answer. This is one of the best scorers to ever do it, guys. This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Clarkson outside. Shoots over Merrill. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Harden finds Allen. Here's Merrill. He has yet to score. Robinson with the block. Here's Anunoby. That shot is off. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Count it. 18 points for James Harden.
And James Harden, simply stated, is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Harden. Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Anunoby. Now here's Harden. He's tightly guarded. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, few guys understand better than James Harden how to use a pump fake to get a defender committed and get some free throws. That is nicely done.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Thomas Bryant comes in for Jared Allen. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Sam Merrill. The Knicks also changing it up. Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Miles McBride. Kicks it out to Harden. Down low, here's Tyson. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his third assist on the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Towns dishes to Bridges. To Towns. Yep, that one goes.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Curry Nance is checked in for Cleveland. And a switcher also for New York. Robinson's checked in for OG Anunoby.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Mitchell. The shot will not fall. Bridges with some nice defense. Bridges double team. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got his 5th assist in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Mitchell outside. Inside. Bridges with the steal. Now Alvarado. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Cavaliers making a switch here. Tomlin's checked in. Pass to Alvarado. Out to Bridges. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now, here is Harden. He's got 20. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So it'll be James Harden shooting. It's going to go on Josh Hart. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. Ryan is checked in for Cleveland.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
That's a 2 from Towns. Gets an open look and hits. And that's now 20 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Harden. To the middle. It's stolen by Alvarado. And Hart with a clear path to the hoop. And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Now Strus. Defended by Hart. Harden kicks to Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Left side, Towns. A fadeaway and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Towns has got 22.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Harden left side. Lets it fly. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, there's a toughness to Josh Hart. You don't mess with him from a contact perspective. He will absorb it.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And New York making a change here. McBride's checked in. It's Harden with the drive. And 1:01 left to play here in the half. Mobley finds Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Jared Allen getting open off the screen and roll, such a big target.
New York with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Alvarado, and the rejection by Harden. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Mikal Bridges checked in for the Knicks.
Mikal Bridges.
Pass to Towns. Takes a three. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Mobley. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game. New York leading by 13. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Towns for 3. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
And so Harden will bring it up for Cleveland. And here is Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far. Five on the clock to the paint. Here's Mobley. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Mobley's got 6.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. Right back after this break.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the New York Knicks.
Oh, yeah, as someone who loves to distribute the rock, this is beautiful basketball right here.
Yeah, just watching you, looking at the series. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Harden, and it's Wade in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
Yeah, Josh Hart a threat from the mid-range. The defense, you don't want to let him get comfortable. That's his spot.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Bridges, no one around him. Knocks down the 3 ball. 11 points in the game.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
There has never been hesitation for James Harden to mix it up down low. Tremendous job drawing contact.
James Harden, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for James Harden. The Knicks leading by 15. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. The Cavaliers shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Bridges with it. Wade picks him up. Towns, no luck.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one.
This is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made 1 of your first 4 shots.
Towns finds Alvarado. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Alvarado's got 5.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Hart left side. Towns for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. Here's Mitchell driving the lane. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Back to Alvarado. Down low, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Now that Towns is rolling, boy, you just deliver the ball on time and on target, he will do the rest.
That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Harden. And it's 13 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bridges outside. Back to Alvarado. That three off the mark.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact, and Harden has an endless number of ways to get to the line.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Pass to Anunoby. Hart outside. Now here's Towns. Hits it from three-point range. Towns has got 33.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The Cavaliers trail by 20. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Alvarado with it. 5 points in the game. Towns down low. Allen defending. Lock at 6. New York moving the ball around. Really left alone that time. Anunoby's got 7 points in the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Mitchell kicks to Harden. Pass to Mobley. And stolen by Hart. Anunoby outside. Towns for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
The Knicks leading by 22. Outside, Towns. Pass to Bridges. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Harden. Some solid defense from Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. In the corner, it's Bridges. It's good from long range. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Physical finish from Mitchell, a guy who has no problem playing through contact.
Here's Alvarado. 5 points in the game. Towns dishes to Bridges. Takes it inside. It doesn't go for him. For Cleveland, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Mitchell outside. For the 3. Alvarado grabs the board.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Anunoby passes to Bridges. Now Towns. Over Allen. Mitchell against Bridges. And it's Hart penetrating. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Sam Merrill, he's checked in for Wade. Then for the Knicks, Landry Shamit's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Towns with the steal. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 23, Mitchell Robinson.
Knicks on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Robinson. Hard kicks to Shamet. Sinks the three-pointer. Shamet's got 15 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Now Harden. He has 29. Allen. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 14 points for Jared Allen.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
Pass to Shamet. Robinson kicks to Anunoby. Here's McBride. Oh, good with the triple. To the inside. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 8 here in the quarter.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
McBride finds Anunoby. Count that one. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit.
2 minutes remaining.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Inside. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
McBride with the ball. Robinson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Here's McBride. Drills the three-pointer.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Shamet with the rebound. New York shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. And Strus is subbed in for James Harden. And then for New York, Diawara's checked in. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for OG Anunoby. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Mitchell. For Cleveland, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. 1:02 left to play in the third. Tyson, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. .52 seconds left in the third. New York moving it around. There's a screen by Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Here's Diawara. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Schroeder. Still without a basket. Right wing. Pass to Strus. Down low. Here's Allen. Robinson with the block. Here's McBride. He's guarded by Schroeder. And Shamet now top of the key. There's a screen by Robinson. There's the 3. No good that time. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Knicks out front, opening up a huge gap. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Knicks, Clarkson is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Diawara in at the 4 spot. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Yep, that one goes in there. Harden's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Cavs.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Robinson passes to Shamet. And it's off from three-point range. Well, Cleveland shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Knicks making a change here. Sohan's checked in.
Jeremy Sohan.
New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Clarkson. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Harden, no good. And so Clarkson will bring it up for New York. Now, here's Shamet. And the dunk by Sohan.
Quick lift off the floor there, Jeremy Sohan.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. They set the pick to the inside. Bryson with the bucket.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
The Knicks shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Pass to Strus. Here's Wade. Now Merrill. Fires the three. And James Harden hits from deep. Harden's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And this is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a three. That's money.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Merrill. No good on the triple. So it's the Knicks now. And here is Shamet. Good, nice job down low. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Tyson, defended by Sohan. To the paint, here's Wade, and it's Wade with the jam.
Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Sohan, the pass to Clarkson. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
We've now got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on Karl Anthony Towns. Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for New York let me know the status. In his analysis, an aggravation of that nagging shoulder tendonitis. Extremely painful. It seems the issue may not be so serious as they're allowing a return to action. I'll give you updates as I get them.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report.
What's remarkable to me, though, is how resilient players in the NBA are and the quality of the training staff and the approach they take in the rehab process. And that really helps accelerate the return to play, which is what every organization is trying to do.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective.
Well, contests the shot, rips down the rebound. That is a complete defensive possession.
Here's Clarkson. Makes it off the glass.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
The Knicks making a switch here. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Mitchell outside. To the middle. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. So it's the Knicks now. Clarkson outside. It's stolen by Allen. And that one's good. Mitchell's got 19 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pass to Kolek. Shot clock at 5. Here's McBride. No good there with the step-back J.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
Line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots. Donovan Mitchell.
And the first one at the line is good. And Mitchell drops them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Clarkson goes in, and he slams it one-handed.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And Merrill has it in the corner. Pass to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Mitchell. And he converts the layup. 23 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Knicks leading by 20. Here's McBride. Here's Shamet. Nailed from three-point land. Shamet's got 20.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Now McBride. Pass to Clarkson. A 3. It's rebounded by Schroeder. The Cavaliers trail by 20. The drive by Mitchell. And there's the dunk.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's McBride. He's guarded by Schroeder. The 19-foot shot. McBride with the ball. Puts up the 3. Not gonna go.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Forcing the issue inside. Mitchell has that long wingspan. Plays so much bigger than his height.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
They're going to be the Eastern Conference champions because of the work he's done tonight. And you know what? If he manages to stay this hot in the finals, he's going to have his hands on that trophy in no time. So New York ends up going with the new group. So let's head to the sideline. We got some news on Max Strus. Allie, how's he doing?
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Cleveland. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've decided this is an injury that can be played through, but we'll see if it's a limiting factor. Back to you.
Allie, thank you for the update. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. Now, the guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Towns down low. He's against Allen. Here's Hart. in right time and right place defending there.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for New York.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And they're going to cruise into the NBA Finals with an utterly convincing victory tonight to finish off the sweep.
And what a series it was for this group. I mean, you see results like this in the first round pretty often, but you don't expect any team to have it this easy in the conference finals. And thanks to the sweep, they'll get some much-needed and much-deserved rest before playing for the chip.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Karl Anthony Towns.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And it's Harden with the ball for Cleveland. It's a 16-point game. It's in there. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Won the series.
And this is an incredible accomplishment. You think about all of the preparation that went into this. It starts in the offseason. They carry it through to this moment right here, and it is beautiful to watch.
And, of course, the story continues as they now move on to the NBA Finals, representing the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, tonight they'll celebrate, but tomorrow it'll be all business, starting from square one with their game planning and identifying